I don't know who needs to really hear this. Crying actually makes you feel better. Do you agree? Crying is a biological response of our bodies. It happens when you experience extreme emotions, extreme feelings, let's say grief, or even intense happiness. Crying has been proven to have many health benefits. Hi, this is Jyotika Bedi, founder of Happiness is Love. We make relationships better. Crying has a purifying and cleansing impact on our health and well-being. Medical practitioners of ancient times have testified this. Currently, psychologists also see crying as a tool for releasing stress and pain. Crying also promotes healthy family relationships, better attachments, more closeness and compassion. But what do? We stop people from crying because it makes us feel uncomfortable. I'm here to tell you, don't fight it. Don't avoid it. Let it be there. Observe it. Sit with it. Feel the discomfort and cry and have tea or coffee with it. We need to experience the entire rainbow of emotions and allow ourselves and our children and people around us. Have an honest moment with yourself when you feel like crying and check in with yourself. Am I feeling sad? Am I angry? Do I feel like crying? Feel your feelings because your feelings are valid and let them out in a healthy way. I want to share with you the following benefits of crying, and I need you to watch this. You will realize that when you cry, this emotional release of the tears don't just consist of water, they also contain chemicals that the body should release. It aids in self-soothing. Studies show that crying triggers the parasympathetic system. This system handles our body's rest and digestion. It lessens our pain. Crying also releases oxytocin and endorphins, the happy hormones. As soon as these chemicals are released in our body, the human frame starts to relax. It becomes somewhat insensitive sometimes. You feel less stressed and less tensed. You then start to feel calm and more relaxed. Crying also improves your mood. Crying releases not only stress and pain but also boosts our mood. It improves our mental health, our mental well-being. Every time you shed tears, you inhale oxygen. This helps your body even regulate and decrease your brain's temperature. Did you know this? It builds bonding and support. Crying has interpersonal benefits as well. When you sob, it signals to the people around you that care for you that you need help and support. It's a cry for help. Being with the right people will increase your sense of connection by crying. You don't need to feel apologetic. You don't just sob in front of random strangers, right? You sob when you are in the comfort of people who you feel close to. So let those tears out, don't hold them back. They will provide you the comfort and care that you are truly seeking. It's okay to cry. It's also a vital force which helps us from recovering from grief. Grief is an intense emotion that should not be held in. Crying has a survival purpose. It will help you understand and accept the reason behind your grief, such as maybe the death of a loved one. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. It also re-establishes emotional stability. Crying is your body's way of actually maintaining balance when we experience sadness or joy. It also improves communication. Newborns should cry upon delivery. This is their way of being able to breathe on their own. This is a scientific fact. Crying actually is their language to convey they need something from their caregivers, and that's why children cry. In adults, crying is a non-verbal language. It is a language that tells others that we need comfort, we need support, we need help. And that's how we need to normalize it. It also changes other people's behaviors. When you cry, notice it diffuses the anger of the other person who might be getting mad at you or attacking you. The anger towards you neutralizes to avoid further damage or conflict. Observe this. Crying can cause the other person to feel more empathetic towards you and sometimes feel guilty. Sometimes you cry to convince others to give in to you, don't you? This is also very common with toddlers who cry just to get what they want. So children do it as well. Is it better to cry or hold it in? I want you to answer this question. When you try so hard to hold back from crying, you actually put your health to risk. It also makes you feel worse, doesn't it? So today psychology is saying it, science is saying it, studies are saying it. If you hold yourself back, you hold your tears, you are actually prone to many health issues. You can have hypertension and poor immune system. You could even develop cardiovascular diseases and other stress-related illnesses. For some, crying is a sign of weakness, and they do not want people to know that they really need help and comfort. This is our deep-rooted conditioning. We take pride in, oh, I don't cry. The thing is, if you're holding back your tears, you will feel emotionally worse. This is because you cannot gesture to the people around you that you also sometimes need help and comfort, because we all are human. At the onset of the emotion, you will normally feel bad as you cry. But after you let those tears out, after you sob, your body starts to heal. Body's healing capacities while crying starts to work and makes you actually feel better. When was the last time you actually had a good cry, a heart-out cry? How did it make you feel? Tell us in comments below. We are here for you, because we at Happiness is Love believe that together we are building ourselves, each other, and a better tomorrow. Stay tuned for more. Keep smiling and shining.